What if you could know everything? Imagine possessing the answer to every mystery in the universe. You would know how the pyramids were built. You would know what happens after we die. You would know the exact number of stars in the cosmos, and the deepest, darkest secrets of everyone you have ever met. We spend our entire lives seeking the truth. We believe that knowledge is power. That ignorance is a weakness. But what if the exact opposite is true? What if the human mind was intentionally designed to be blind? Today, we are exploring the terrifying concept of absolute truth. The story of a scholar who touched the edge of the universe and downloaded the infinite knowledge of the cosmos. He thought he was becoming a god. But he soon realized that omniscience is not a superpower. It is a prison made of facts. Our story begins with a man consumed by curiosity. He wasn't satisfied with the limited scope of human science. He wanted to see the blueprint of reality. So, he spent decades deciphering ancient, forbidden texts, and building a machine that could connect his mind to the cosmic consciousness. His peers called him a madman. They warned him that some doors are locked for a reason. But his arrogance blinded him. One night, he activated the machine. And for a single, agonizing second, his mind was directly linked to the source code of the multiverse. He didn't just learn new information. He experienced everything. He saw the birth of the first star, and the slow, freezing death of the last universe. He saw every war, every lie, every act of kindness, and every brutal murder that had ever happened, and will ever happen. When he woke up, he was no longer human. He was a living, breathing archive. At first, he felt invincible. But within a few days, the true horror of his condition began to reveal itself. You see, the beauty of human life is built entirely on the foundation of the unknown. We feel joy because we are surprised. We feel hope because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. We fall in love because the future is a mystery we want to explore together. But for the scholar, the mystery was dead. When he looked at his wife, he didn't feel love. Because he already knew the exact date, time, and cause of her eventual death. He knew every argument they would ever have. He knew every lie she had ever told him. When a child laughed, he felt nothing. Because he knew exactly which chemical reactions were firing in their brain to produce that sound. Knowledge didn't give him power. It paralyzed him. If you know exactly how every action will end, why do anything at all? Why read a book, if you already know every word on every page? Why try to save a life, if you know that in 1 billion years, the sun will swallow the earth, and erase all evidence that humanity ever existed? He became a statue. Sitting in his chair, staring blankly at the wall. He lost the ability to feel anger, or sadness, or joy. He was stripped of his humanity, reduced to a cold, calculating algorithm. He realized the ultimate, tragic paradox. By trying to elevate his mind to the level of a god, he had destroyed the very thing that made life worth living. Ignorance. In his final days, the scholar didn't beg for more power. He didn't try to rule the world. He fell to his knees, and wept tears of pure, exhausting emptiness. He looked up at the silent sky, and begged for the one thing his infinite mind could never achieve. He begged to forget. He wanted to experience the thrill of not knowing. He wanted to feel the warmth of a blind, stupid, human hope. But you cannot unlearn infinity. Once the veil is lifted, you can never unsee the machinery working behind the stars. He died not of old age or disease. His mind simply shut down, crushed under the unbearable, crushing weight of knowing everything. The tragedy of the omniscient scholar forces us to look in the mirror. We live in an age where we are obsessed with information. But perhaps the darkness is necessary. Perhaps our inability to see the future is the only thing that gives us the courage to walk into it. If you were offered a book that contained the exact details of your entire life, from this moment until your death, would you open it? Or would you leave it closed, and let the story unfold? Let me know your philosophical thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one of them. If you want to continue exploring the darkest paradoxes and terrifying lore of the multiverse, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.